Hello everyone and welcome to this breaking news special here on the Chris Pritchard Cycling News Show. From the title and the thumbnail, you obviously know where we're going with this one. After months of speculation, Team Ineos have announced that they will not be renewing their contract with Chris Froome into 2021. Now, there's no official statements coming out from any other team saying that they've actually signed Chris Froome. However, the rumours are, and they were, that he was going to Israel Startup Nation. That looks likely, as according to Cycling News, they're reporting that he signed a multi-year deal with Team Israel Startup Nation, which is the team that he was most linked to over the past couple of weeks. I don't know where to start with this story. Obviously, straight away, leave your comments down below. What do you think to this? He spent 10 years at Team Sky Stroke Team Ineos. He's won 4 Tour de France. He's won 2 Vueltas, and he's also won the Giro. Pretty bloody successful, I'm sure you agree. Right, let's head over to that statement from Team Ineos over on their website and find out what they said this morning. So Dave Brailsford said, Chris's current contract comes to an end in December and we have taken the decision not to renew it. We are making this announcement earlier than would usually be the case to put an end to recent speculation and allow the team to focus on the season ahead. Chris has been with us from the start. He is a great champion and we have shared many memorable moments over the years, but I do believe this is the right decision for the team and for Chris. Given his achievements in the sport, Chris is understandably keen to have a sole team leadership in the next chapter of his career, which is not something we are able to guarantee him at this point. A move away from Team Ineos can give him that certainty. At the same time, it will also give other members of our team the leadership opportunities they too have earned and are rightly seeking. I'm excited about the talent we have right across the team, and at the current time, all our collective focus is on preparing for the season ahead. Like everyone across the sport, we are all looking forward to the start of racing next month. And Chris Froome added, it has been a phenomenal decade with the team. We have achieved so much together and I will always treasure the memories. I look forward to exciting new challenges as I move into the next phase of my career, but in the meantime, my focus is on winning a 5th Tour de France with Team Ineos. So at the time of filming this video, as I said, there is no official announcement from Israel Startup Nation as to Chris Froome actually signing for them. Just going to stop you there for a second, Pritchard. Little postscript. They have announced it subsequently since I filmed that. I'm at my editing desk now, and over on Israel Cycling Academy Instagram account, you can see here that there's just a random picture of their team. And welcome to our family, Chris Froome. Team Israel Startup Nation, special announcement. Chris Froome will join Israel Startup Nation, will lead the Israeli team starting next season. Froome will race with ISN until the end of his career. Huge news. Co-owner Sylvan Adams said, this is a historic moment. And Froome said, we can achieve great things together. Bosh, there you go. Official. He's signing for Israel Startup Nation. Carry on, Pritch. Probably by the time this video comes out, something will have been announced. The chances are 99% it is going to be Israel Startup Nation. But I'll be honest, I didn't expect this move. I honestly thought that he would have seen his career out over at Team Ineos. I thought he would have accepted the position he's in now. Obviously, the years of success he's had, the fact that there's some young blood coming through Team Ineos, that potentially, you know, Dave Brailsford might want Froome there to educate and teach and bring them through and make them flourish. But then again, do they even need his advice when they're winning Grand Tours at 22 years old? I don't know. But to have him go to another team, well, they've obviously, again, like I said in past videos, they're not worried about him. They don't see him as a threat. They wouldn't let him go. They would sooner, Team Ineos have the money and the ability to say, Froome, stay here, you're going nowhere. There's 20 million quid or whatever it costs to make sure he stays there, to make sure he doesn't win a Grand Tour with another team. But they clearly don't see him as a threat, especially going to Israel Startup Nation. You've got a team there, again, mentioned this before in other videos, that doesn't really have a Grand Tour structure or feel to it. Then unless they're making big changes in 2021 and they're bringing in some new riders, you've got Dan Martin, who's capable of being what you would essentially call a super domestique for Chris Froome, but is he going to want to fulfill that role? There's so many questions to answer in that. And what about the rest of the team? How are they feeling with this guy coming in expecting everybody to work for him? Or are they going to be excited to do that because, wow, we now have a chance of winning a Grand Tour with this guy? But you can't help thinking if Team Ineos have let him go, they feel he is past his sell-by date. I hope that's not true. I hope he is capable. I mean, look at Lance Armstrong. I know we shouldn't mention his name, and potentially he was on drugs when he did it, but for him to retire from the sport for a couple of years, then come back and still get a podium at the Tour de France. Surely, as long as Froome's got over his injuries, then he's capable of still winning a Grand Tour. I really don't know. But the crop of riders that are coming through now are going to make that nigh on impossible, especially with the likes of Egan Bernal. I just can't see anybody beating him. I don't mind being wrong, and I hope I'm wrong about Egan Bernal, but he just looks too good and too strong for anybody to get near. It's going to take bad luck and bad execution of a plan from Team Ineos for him not to win another Grand Tour. In terms of Froome taking a 5th Grand Tour, are they going to give it to it? No, they're not, are they? They're not going to allow Chris Froome to win another Grand Tour because they have Egan Bernal, they have Geraint Thomas, and essentially when 2021 rolls round, they're not going to have that number 1 on their bike if Froome wins and moves to Israel Startup Nation. It's just not going to happen. Kind of feels like when Jerry left the Spice Girls or Robbie Williams left Take That or One Direction broke up. There's not going to be a hotline for people to phone in if they're feeling distraught about it. Maybe they should. But let me know what you think about this. It is the end of an era for the Froome and Team Ineos combination. And I personally can't see him working as well as he has been working over these past few years without the likes of Dave Brailsford behind him and that team and that support that he gets from anyone from the Soigneurs, the chefs, the mechanics, all the way through to the DSs and obviously Brailsford and his teammates. I don't think the team dynamic is going to be the same. Take a completely different situation, but take Swifty, for instance. Left Team Ineos, or Team Sky at the time, to pursue his own goals and his own endeavours with UAE, and he soon got there and realised that the team dynamic wasn't the same as it was at Team Sky, and made sure he came back as quick as he could. And that, I reckon that's going to be the same with Froome. But then again, maybe he's just taking the payday. I don't know what the situation is. It's going to be interesting to see him in different colours for 2021. And I've got my fingers crossed for him. I want him to do well. It's not like I don't want him to succeed. I just can't see it happening. I would love to see Chris Froome win a 5th Tour de France in 2021, especially for a different team, under different circumstances, just to prove what a good rider he is. But I think it's going to be too much of an ask, that's all. Leave your comments down below on this story. We've spoke about it quite a few times with rumours flying around, but this is now official. Team Ineos are not renewing his contract for 2021. What the hell? Leave your comments down below and let me know what you think to this news. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed this short news special on Chris Froome moving from Team Ineos. If you have, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you want. We've got a preview of the virtual Tour de France coming up tomorrow, as well as a live stream. Check the link down in the description to the Zwift event. If you want to join it, then jump on. I'm going to be riding for, I think it's about an hour, something like that, 6 p.m. UK time. Be there or watch the stream. Beige.